guys, Dion here, and welcome back to my channel. So we are back with another house build, and as you can tell, it is a tower sorts of build. I didn't really know what direction I want to go with this house until I really started looking through the items that we got with the new update, and that little wooden duck thing that we got. I don't know, just kind of inspired the look of the build, not necessarily the structure of the build. Surprisingly enough, this is going to sound really strange, but the inspiration from the look of this house actually came from like one of those cat tower posts that they can get for cats. I know it sounds really weird, but I mean that's where I got my inspiration from. So that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, I mean it's a weird build. It's not something that I've done before in the sense of design, but I don't know. I think it came out pretty good. And then obviously like the design, you guys will see like the furnishing itself isn't really quirky. It's more like the actual build of the house. It's different, but I think it really works. And it took a little bit just because I didn't want to go my usual route for style in a house, especially since I was kind of taking inspiration from the duck decor item that we got. But I think it works. I think it works out pretty well. And I think almost not the hardest part about this build, but I guess just the more trying to figure it out part, I guess is the best way to word it, is just trying to figure out like the layout, just because every room is really, really small. So like up here, for instance, it's a master bedroom, but since the bed is 2 squares and there's only 3 squares, I don't know, it was a little bit interesting. That's why like thank the goodness you can actually like stack the stairs up. I'm not sure if you actually need to move objects on. Actually, I don't think I had it on at that point to stack stairs, but there are certain stairs, like just the stairs are don't automatically come with the walls on it. You can stack those up, which is very helpful. Personally, I think I had move objects on, but I know for a fact that it already works because I have done it in other videos, and it also helps when it comes to saving space, because then you don't need the 2 by 3 squares in order to fit stairs in a house, especially in a smaller house like this. What I really wish we had was ladders again. That would be pretty nice, and obviously a lot more space saving. I really miss that from Sims 3 houseboats. That was pretty cool. I think we need ladders back. Or just spiral stairs. Spiral stairs are pretty sick as well. Or even, like, I don't know, something other than... we need more stairs too. I don't know, that's just me. I tend to fall back to, like, the same 3 or 4 types of stairs. Because we just don't have that much. Like, we literally got 2 different sets of stairs in all the packs. So, I mean, I think it's time that we get some new stairs, It's just very boring when all the houses have the same type of look on the inside. And we need new wood flooring too, I think. We don't have enough wood flooring, and I love wood flooring. We need more of that as well. Just kind of did our fidgeting with I think this is the 2nd level. Nothing really going on in the level. It's basically just a bare space except for the bathroom and like a little nook and cranny activity space. And then we have 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's a pretty small house if you actually look at like usable space, but I don't know, it feels a lot bigger, I guess, just because it is the 4 levels or something. But I think, yeah, the outcome, I like it quite a bit. It was funny because when I was building this house, I was kind of thinking, if you guys have ever seen the show Duck Dynasty, yeah, I don't know, it kind of reminded me of that. And then when I was really thinking about it with all the woods and like the concrete and the brick and everything on the house, I don't know, I really was starting to see like a blind, or a duck blind. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I mean, I don't know, I don't hunt or anything like that. But yeah, no, I think the look of the house and what it got inspired from, and then the duck that kind of inspired the build as well. I don't know. I think it worked out pretty well. And I know I use this fridge and this stove a lot, but I love them. I don't know. I just love the retroness of it. And I wasn't gonna go all Parenthood house kitchen in here, but I really think that these brown cabinets up top kind of break it up a little bit, just because when you use so much from one pack, it really just starts to look like that one pack over again. Especially for me, because I just love the detail on the countertop, but I need to kind of not stay away from it, but walk away from that a little bit and kind of mix some things up a little bit more, I guess is the best way to say it. And then I was going to get 4 seats in the dining area. I say in quotation marks, but then really you only need 3 because it's only 3 people can fit in this house. But again, you could always eat in the living room, so that wouldn't be too bad. And then yeah, I mean I was just pulling out some plants that I thought I'd want to use a little bit later on, but I mean not too much craziness goes on in this house. I don't know if I've said that already or not, but I mean I don't go gung-ho on decor like I usually do. I just wanted it to be more of like a simple house, kind of if you're walking, okay, this can sound really weird, but if you're walking through a forest and you found this like old wooden blind tower house, and it was like almost like some fantasy house, like, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know, it's just that's what comes to my mind, and my mind is a very interesting one, so I don't know, it makes sense to me. But then I was just thinking too, oh, you could totally take this house and like make it into like a fantasy, not Disney house, but like something like really, really like out there, I guess is the best way to say it. And then these couch and living room chairs also came with a free update. So again, that update kind of inspired this house build, just with the sense of what it looked like. I mean, at first thought, when I saw these objects, I kind of thought, waiting room chairs, waiting room couch. But then when I like kind of thought about the idea of this house, I was like, oh, I think it works, and maybe we'll, use those. But yeah, like it's very, very simple. There's not a lot of decor going on in this living room whatsoever. I mean, honestly, I didn't really know what I wanted to do in the living room, but I think it worked out pretty well. And then also because I thought, well, I mean, this isn't like the most modern house, and I know that doesn't mean technically you have to have like the best or not the best technology, but I just thought that maybe a more low-end computer made a little bit more sense, just because I figured these guys probably aren't ones for technology. I don't know. That was my feeling. The whole thing, and then this mirror as well that matches the couch and the chairs was also with the new update, which is very nice. But yeah, anyways, I was saying, like, you could totally take this house and, like, not just recolor it, but just, like, completely redo it. And I'm thinking I should do that. I should do another video, same construction the house, and then, because you guys have seen it, and then just, like, completely, like, make it fantasy looking. That'd be pretty cool. Let me know if that's something you guys would like to see. Because I'm just coming up with a bunch of ideas right now what I could do. So let me know, and then it gets enough interest, maybe I'll do it. We will see. And then just kind of throwing in some extra things here on the patio. Some extra thingamabobs and thingamajigs and things that kind of make a house feel like a house. So just going upstairs to the kids' main floor only bathroom. Well, not main floor bathroom, I guess. I mean, like, it's nothing too crazy. I didn't really want to leave it blank like the other. I was just thinking when I was building this house that I always leave the wall blank. So we decided to just throw on some actual cabinetry to, for storage. I say again in quotation marks. Just to kind of make it a little bit more realistic feeling. I mean, I know places don't have, like, real houses don't have storage like that, but I figured, you know what the hey, doesn't matter. And yes, I know the chess table only seats 1, but I figured if it's only 3 people in the house, they can either move it out to the garden, or they can just leave it there or put in something else, and it's completely up to them. So just going into the kids' room. I'm pretty sure I did next. So I mean, people probably not people going to say, but it's I know in the last, not the last build I did with Plum Creek, but the penthouse reno. I know I did the kids' room like very pink, so this room I went more with the blues, and I don't know, just because I was thinking Duck Dynasty and wooden ducks and towers. I don't know. I just kind of went with the camo on the bed there. I actually haven't even used that um, swatch in my own gameplay, so I mean that was a little something different for me. I'm not gonna lie, even though it's like just something very simple. I don't usually decorate my houses in camo, camo, camouflage. Yeah, I don't know why I said camel. Um, But yeah, I mean, I went kind of more typical boys' room on this. Threw in some clutter, make it really feel like a kid's room, because I just thought it needed feel a little bit more, a little bit more messy. And then I went back because that tree in the box, I had read the patch notes, of what the update was all about, and because they said that that tree didn't have the right tags on it, but I didn't really see it at all. Like I I'm like 95% sure that it was an object that we already had, but just could never find it because I guess, like they said, it wasn't categorized right. I'm not really sure, but it was something along those lines. So I mean, now we can totally use that in our next build. That actually kind of fits the idea of it, but we'll see. And then yeah, it's basically just that for the kids' room. And sorry for the crazy camera angles here. It just kind of jumped around. I don't know if it's just because we're on such a high of a level, or if there's something around the world that was making it jump up. Honestly, never quite figured out how or what makes the camera do that. So I mean, if you guys have any idea, let me know. I just I've never been able to figure it out. And I did test the bed just to make sure that you could go on both sides. I know you would have been able to, but I still want to make sure just because I did put in a regular side bed or regular bedside table on both sides. And obviously you want to make sure that your Sims can use the bed because it's kind of frustrating when you go into gameplay after downloading a house and well you can't use an object. So yeah, I had just tested it, so that's why the screen kind of glitched out looking there for a second to make sure that it worked. And again, master bedroom, super, super, super simple. I mean, I could have easily blocked off the stairwell or the stairs by either putting up the almost full half wall or just a full wall itself. But I didn't really want to make it feel smaller, cramped. Like I want to make it feel the opener, make it feel a little bit more open. So that's why we just kind of went ahead and left it at that small wall. Oh, sorry guys, had a hair in my mouth. Um, but I mean, yeah, like I said, it's not a lot going on. Parents' room's basically done. I don't remember if I put. Oh, I think I put curtains up. I can't see myself not. Yeah. And then we will be doing just a landscape real quick. I did not cut it out of this video just because I figured I'd cut it out of like the last like 5 videos that I've done. So thought I'd leave it, especially since I put the ducks out into the garden. Figured, well, since that's the, the main inspiration from this house, that it would make sense that that you guys see it. Then yeah, I mean, I was just kind of checking the floors. I don't really know what I was doing there, to be honest. I was just kind of going down floor by floor, I guess, making sure everything was done because sometimes my mind just kind of forgets. I am pretty sure I put in a garbage bin on the outside. Do I? I think I did. I don't remember if it was on screen or off screen, but I know I put one out there. So, I mean, yeah, I don't think I uploaded it without it. I don't think I did. I honestly don't remember. And then I was just kind of looking for that wooden duck thing. I think I have to search for it unless I found it at the last minute. It was pretty small on the screen. But yeah, okay, so this is a duck here. And yeah, oh, they're so cute. And they have two color swatches. Not that big a difference in color, but there is some difference. And then we just kind of put the rocks there to kind of break up the idea that they're just sitting on little rock things, and more of just actually sitting on a rock. And the landscaping is very simple, just a little bit of greenery, not too much. And then we kind of just did a little chicken trick here with the plants or the pots that you can plant stuff in, just by raising up shrubs and place them in the pots themselves to make it look more like potted plants. And sometimes just the bushes look a little bit not Blair, can't talk today. Looks a little bit bare, so we just kind of put the shrubs in there and it looks like potted plants. So we just got the outside of the house, so very kind of woodsy looking in a sort. A little close-up shot of the garden and the living room area with the little computer desk under the chair. Kitchen, super simple. Lots of blues in this house, I'm actually just realizing. Main bathroom, I guess you could say. I keep wanting to say main floor bathroom. Little looking for any activity. And then we just have the kids' room with those little veterinarian doctor toys. Shot number 1 of the master bedroom, and then shot number 2. But yeah, anyways guys, hope you enjoyed this build. Don't forget to leave your thoughts, comments, ideas down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. And yeah, I think that's it. Anyways guys, hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you all soon.